Hello. 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 Oh, wait. Hello. Hello. Wait, guys. There's no sound. Wait, this is really weird.
Pocketing money for the richest people in the world that are in the Epstein files. Why do you think that this is pro-American values? Pro-American would be prioritizing the citizens. People can't afford rent the same way. Why did Zohar Mamdani win in New York City? Because the average New Yorker couldn't afford rent the way that they were able to in the 1980s. It doesn't make you a commie for pointing this out. The average Gen Zer, they have $94,000 in debt.
Wait.
American values. Pro-American would be when they graduate college.
Jesus.
How are you going to pay this off?
Yeah, I think it's crazy. Prices are getting crazy because like we do pretty well, and I look at prices of things, and I'm like, how are people surviving? It's like it's brutal, and they want to like you said, they've tricked us to be like, oh, we're sticking up for Jared Kushner and Peter Thiel instead of the regular American. Now, 100% you should be able to be a millionaire and make money, but we have to have a little reality check of like, we're basically communists for like all these big businesses. They get bailed out. Like during COVID, they got all this extra money. You know, during the financial crisis of 2008, when people like our parents. They might have lost their homes, but no, the banks who caused this crisis, they get bailed out. So we already are a communist country, but it's for the billionaires, not for us. Instead, we're getting squeezed dry, and people are just repeating their lies. Like what was like Luigi? He shot that healthcare guy.
Mangione, yeah.
I'm not going to say it's a good thing, but this dude, they declined, I guess, more healthcare claims than any other company. It's like, am I going to cry over this guy? No, of course not. Like this guy's literally, his job is to destroy people's life. Imagine if you're paying for insurance, a ridiculous price, and then when you actually need it, they just turn you down anyways. Like what kind of country are we in? I remember a few years ago when my kids had cancer, so I had to GoFundMe for her kids who didn't die of cancer. It's just, but all of our money's going to Israel. It'd be different if we were like a poor country that didn't have the money, but we do. We just need to figure out what our priorities are and help the Americans. Like you said, to do this, you can't have open borders. People like Bernie Sanders understood that. So we need, but the right also wants to flood in. They want cheap labor. They don't want to have to pay us more if they didn't flood in immigrants.
These billionaires benefit off of cheap labor. They don't actually want to stop immigration. They want a race war. They want civilians to be fighting each other. But Elon benefits from more H-1B visas. His entire team is comprised of Indians from H-1B. If you have a massive corporation, you're going to hire illegal Mexicans to go do all the labor because they work harder than white people. They're not incentivized to stop mass immigration. They pretend to get a populist movement. What we need to be really cognizant of is the cult mentality. You can see it with Trump and you can see it with Pablo Fuentberg. Trump, for example, he just did a speech and he's saying that you should be okay with the high gas prices. If you have to pay a little more for your gas, it's to destroy the evil Islamic Republic in Iran. And they also are clapping like seals. So they are now so deep in a cult, they are clapping for a worse economy. They're applauding a war to die for the Jews and pay more on gas. This is how in deep they are because they
I
believe
thought that was AI
their
when I
cult
saw
leader.
that. I thought that had to be AI. I'm like, that can't be real, but it was. And like, he's literally, and they applauded, like you said, saying it's okay to pay more for gas because for our greatest ally to fight Iran, which a war we're losing. It's just so embarrassing. Like, I don't know how anyone could still support Trump. I think they're just in too deep. They supported him for so many
It's
years.
a cult.
They're just too
It's
embarrassed.
a literal cult where they worship. And look at the idol worship they portray. They say that God anointed Jesus with the light to bless Trump to bomb Iran. You have Paula White, the spiritual leader, praying on. You see all the hands that they put on top of Trump and pray on him like he is a literal idol. They don't realize, but they're in too deep. And you could see it too with the Catboys. They don't have any consistent message. They switched up completely on the Israel issue. Even publicly, Pablo Fuentberg is saying that he's going to counter-signal people like us so that he can get mainstream approval.
Can't believe that.
This was leaked in a Telegram group. He's so happy. Tim Pool likes me now. So he's publicly saying he's going to step on us and try to discredit us and paint us as crazy just so he can get the approval from mainstream institutions. And people in the Catboy movement know this, but they're so in deep in a cult because they're supposed to die for this guy that they can't admit that they were wrong.
I mean, I think Sneeko is really good. I like to listen to him. Well, not all the time, but I like this guy. Muslim Lantern, he's really a gentleman.
So, are you following Baha'ism right now or not?
Sorry?
Are you following Baha'ism, the Baha'i faith, or you're not following it? Okay, sure. So, what's your, sorry?
No, we just want to, one of the teachings of Baha'u'llah is to really investigate all the religions, right?
Okay.
So I think that reading the Quran is
Sure. So, let me
For me, it's also praying is good. Yeah. Praying, doing the good things. This, for me, is good. I need it.
Let me ask you a question, right? First, what do you think about Islam?
I love it. I've got a lot of Muslim friends. It's a great religion.
Sure. What do you know about Islam? Like, do you know the basics about Islam, or
I
what?
think so. I know a little bit about Ramadan. I know Sunni, Sufi,
Sure.
the mullahs. I know
Sure.
the history a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So,
Basics, I think.
okay. So, let me ask you a question. I'm just curious, and you can tell me what you think. Why do you believe that Baha'u'llah was a true prophet from God? Why do you believe that?
That goes into a long conversation.
That's how we have theology, isn't it? A discussion. So, why do you guys believe it? Because I looked into it, but I haven't found any compelling reasons.
Well, the Baha'is believe, I don't know the exact, line and place and thing.
Uh-huh.
The Baha'is believe that he's the promised one from other revelations. So, from Christianity,
Sure.
from Islam,
Okay.
from Judaism.
So-
When they talk about promised one, it talks about Baha'u'llah. And then there's specific scriptures, I don't know, in the Quran, for example. That's
Yeah.
why I bought it actually.
Yes.
I want to see, because I know, on Google, it'll say, okay, a line here and passage this in the Quran, I mentioned this, and then this way is connected to Baha'u'llah. I haven't investigated it myself, so I want to find
Sure.
out to see if it's true.
Yeah, so that's one of the claims that I've read, but
Yes.
I haven't found any verses in the Bible or in the Quran that actually points to Baha'u'llah at all.
That's what I want to find.
So do you know anything anything on top of your head, anything from your memory, like paraphrasing any verses, right? Okay, so if you don't know that, for example, right? If you don't know, because now you're kind of saying that Baha'u'llah's authenticity or being a true prophet or not is based on other religions. So basically, okay, so that's the first thing you mentioned. So what is it based on then? How do you know that he's a true prophet from God without other religions?
It's belief.
Just a blind faith.
No, because obviously I read about it, I think about it. I think, obviously, it comes from my parents are Baha'is, my community is Baha'i. But then I read about it myself in other scriptures.
Okay.
It's not based on. I think another way to think about it is, it mentions, other religions mention the promised one will come. And it's like, okay, what does that mean for myself? If I believe that Baha'u'llah is the promised one, then I can find almost understanding from other
Well, it depends what you mean by a promised one.
Believe
Yeah.
in the Quran.
Sure.
They believe in Muhammad. I grew up learning about Muhammad, and people were teaching me about Muhammad.
Yes.
And I was like, okay, who is Muhammad, for example? And I wanted to understand that. My parents, for example, my dad is a Christian originally.
Okay.
And I didn't understand, what does it mean for him to be a prophet?
Yeah.
So I want to understand that. My dad explains, about Judaism, about the Christianity, about Jesus, about what they do. And then I understand about why Jesus is a prophet. And then I learned about why Muhammad is a prophet.
Okay.
Same way for Baha'u'llah. It's like they're all different prophets that come to spread a new revelation.
Sure. So we would say that Baha'ism is a complete different faith, right? It wouldn't say it's got anything to do with Islam.
Yes.
And we would say when people like, for example, Baha'is or there's other people with other religions like the Qadianis or whatever,
Yeah.
whenever they claim that they believe in the Quran or Prophet Muhammad, we say they don't. I'll tell you why. Because For instance, you would say Baha'u'llah is a prophet, okay? When you say he's a prophet, the Quran explicitly says that Prophet Muhammad is the last and final messenger. Explicitly clear. Chapter 33 of the Quran, verse 40. But we don't only base it on that, we base it also on his statements. Prophet Muhammad says, La Nabi ba'di, there's no prophet will come after me. And then he says there will be 30 liars after me who will come. Each of them will claim to be a messenger from God. He also gave an analogy, because some people are like, oh, prophet means this messenger. No, he gave an analogy. He said, my example and the previous prophets is like a beautiful, wonderful palace, right? You have a palace. There's only one building block, right? Or one stone or whatever is missing from that palace. So the palace, people walk by it and they're like, oh, this is a great, wonderful palace. If only that last stone is put, so then it's perfected, right? Then the prophet said, I'm that last guy in the cornerstone, right? So when you put the prophet, then the palace is complete, it's perfected.
Can I write it down to go look at it?
No, of course. I'm just trying to give you the Islamic perspective, right?
So the 30.
You can open it now. It's Quran is with you, right? Chapter 33, yes. Quran, for example, chapter 33 of the Quran, verse 40. But I was giving you the statements of the Prophet as well. But this is a verse in the Quran, which is clear on this issue. Here, Muhammad is not the father of any of your men, but the messenger of Allah and the seal, i.e. the last of the prophets, and he is, and Allah is ever knowing of all things, all right? So, we have this, and then we have the Prophet ﷺ himself, like I said, explaining to us what it means that he's the last and final messenger. He says, La Nabi ba'di, there's no messenger that will come after me. And then he says there will be 30 liars that will come after me. Each of them will say, and then I give you this tradition. There's so many others, right? So if the Prophet Muhammad is the last prophet to come from God, is the last messenger to come from God, then how can I come and say, right, this is our perspective, how can I come and say that I believe in the Quran, I believe in Prophet Muhammad, but at the same time there's another messenger? Also, the Quran, okay, also the Quran, look, chapter 3, look, or chapter 5 of the Quran actually, look. Here's what the Quran says. Let's read. So Allah says, this day, that was towards the end of the life of Prophet Muhammad, right? Chapter 5 of the Quran, verse 3. This day I have perfected for you your religion. Perfected for you religion. Completed my favor upon you. Complete my favor upon you and approved for you Islam as a religion. Alright? So here, when this verse was revealed, the legislation of Islam has been perfected, has been completed. You know what? When something is perfect, you cannot add to it and you cannot subtract from it. Like 100%, right? If you take from 100%, then you have a deficiency. 99%, 98%. You cannot add to 100% because it's already 100%. So Islam as a religion is 100% perfect and clear. Prophet Muhammad said there is nothing that will bring you closer to God and will please God except that I told you. And there is nothing that will take you away from God and lead you to hellfire except that I warned you from. Right? So essentially there isn't anything that someone else can come and add to the religion. Right? So then, from this corpus, right, taking your word that you believe in the Quran, you believe in Prophet Muhammad as a messenger, how can you then fit another messenger into the picture? Because you keep saying the promised one, right? But the Quran doesn't have, here it says the last final prophet was Prophet Muhammad. So I don't know what you mean by the promised one in this.
I'm not going to have this conversation in English because I'm
Oh, it's okay. Okay, no worries.
O sea, yo ya sé que Muhammad es el sello de los profetas.
He knows that Muhammad is the
Last prophet.
seal of the prophet.
Okay, sure.
Es un título,
It's a title.
pero o sea, al final con Baha'u'llah, o sea, lo que yo entiendo es que empieza una nueva era.
From what he understands, the Baha'u'llah, a new era begins after Prophet Muhammad.
Acaba la era profética y empieza el ciclo el ciclo Bahá'í, la era Bahá'í, que es cuando vienen las manifestaciones de Dios, ¿no?
The prophetic age ends and a new age comes of new revelations and new messengers.
¿Qué pasa? La religión es perfecta porque la religión es una. Todas las religiones son una.
The religion is perfect. All religions are one. So that means, like you were saying, obviously Islam is perfect because it's the same religion that we profess, the same religion that Christianity professes, you know?
It comes from the same God. También lo que es imperfecto es la humanidad.
What's imperfect is humanity.
Y la humanidad llega a un tiempo que interpreta la religión de su propia forma y se empiezan a crear sectas.
As humanity, you know, as religion comes on,
Interpretation leads to sex.
Exactly.
Okay, I understand.
It's Spanish.
I know.
Sí, entonces al final, en esos momentos
Sex.
Exactly.
Okay, I understand.
It's Spanish.
I know.
Sí, entonces al final, en esos momentos cuando la religión está corrupta, la humanidad necesita de nuevo como un mensajero, una guía, que venga a recordarle el propósito por el que ha venido a la tierra.
Interpretation leads to
New
sex.
messengers come to
Sex,
teach
cults.
the faith, to teach
Sure.
new ideas.
Yeah, we believe that. Yeah. No worries.
Exactly.
Okay, but what you said in a way is a cop out, right? When you say
What, sorry?
a cop out, meaning it's a way to avoid the truth, which it's not consistent rationally, right? That's what a cop out is. Why am I saying it's a cop out? Because you said say, look, the age of messengers have ended, but then there's a new messenger. So how did the age of messenger end? So either the age of messenger, yeah.
Sí, o sea, no es que la era de los mensajeros haya acabado, es como la era profética.
It's not that the age of messengers has ended, but the prophetic age has ended. You know?
Why is the same thing? So basically, a person cannot be, I'll tell you why it's the same thing. Because you cannot have a messenger without being a prophet. A prophet is someone who receives revelation from God and prophesies. A messenger, he's just commanded to deliver that message. So every messenger, by definition, is a prophet. So you cannot say there is another messenger that came, but the age of prophethood has ended. That wouldn't make any rational sense. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yo creo que podemos acabar esta conversación, sobre todo porque no creo que esté como construyendo mucha unidad.
GPS ring. Oh.
Pero está bien. Thank you.
It's a good conversation.
No, okay, you guys are okay, no worries.
We have to go. He's only here till 7 p.m.
Okay, okay, no worries. I'm not going to hold you too much. I'm going to finalize just like the last thing on the points that you said. Then you guys can go. So you said that prophets and messengers come when tradition is corrupted. We 100% agree with that. But the Quran isn't corrupted. That's the claim we make, right? Yeah. So the Quran is the only scripture that you can actually 100% say is the same way there was at the time of the prophet and the messenger. So the question would be, and that's the last question I'm going to leave you guys with: if the Quran is still perfected and clear, Prophet himself said there's no other prophets and messengers. What is it that Baha'ism brought that is good for humanity? That's a challenge I'm making, right? What is that Baha'ism brought that is good for humanity that isn't in the Quran? Give me one example.
One example.
Nos podemos ir ya.
He wants to leave.
Okay, you guys. No worries. Just think about that question. Think about that question. And you say you research, and I'm not just like talking about unmoral or good for humanity that is not already present in Islam. Because if it does, then it's not perfect as we claim, right? All right, pleasure talking to both of you. Have a nice day. See you. Bye bye. See you guys. Bye bye. My name is Muhammad, like a prophet, you know? Yeah, nice to meet you guys. Matthew. All right, nice to meet you guys.
Interesting, right? Alhamdulillah. So,
You're live on YouTube. Mr. F, you're live on YouTube. You have to unmute your mic. Can you speak? I can't hear anything if you're trying to speak. Going once, going twice. Sold. Sorry, dude, can't hear you. Try to come back up again if you want. Couldn't hear anything you said. Abu, you're live on.
Assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum salam.
I have a question regarding Christianity again, and it's regarding the incarnation and the Trinity at the same time. So I'm thinking, if Jesus's hypostasis had one nature before and then got the second nature after the incarnation, would this entail that the hypostasis underwent true change? And yeah.
I mean, it depends what you mean by change, but if you just mean having
Well, going from state A to state B.
Yeah, I would think so, but they would want to deny that. But yeah.
But also, if they were to say, yeah, sure, the hypostasis truly underwent change, and since they believe that the hypostasis is truly identical to the essence, which is simply just going to be the set of essential properties, and that set of essential properties is also immutability is going to be one of them, how can they explain this contradiction that the hypostasis underwent change while the hypostasis also has the attribute of not changing?
Well, most of them don't believe that he's identical to the essence.
Well, what would they affirm? Would they affirm a conceptual distinction or a true distinction between the essence and the hypostasis?
Well, many of them would accept that there's a real distinction between them.
But don't Thomists state that they're God by
Thomists,
identity?
That's a different story.
Okay, so this argument can be made against Thomists in regard to...
No, because Thomists don't believe that the second person of the Trinity changes when he, quote unquote, becomes a man.
Well, what do they believe regarding the incarnation?
They don't even believe that the second person of the Trinity is related to his human nature.
Wouldn't that be Nestorianism?
How would it be Nestorianism? His human nature is related to him, but not the other way around.
Oh, so an asymmetrical relation. But that cannot exist in a singular subject, no? Asymmetrical relations.
I don't understand what you mean.
Asymmetrical relations cannot exist within one subject.
I don't see why that's the case.
Okay. All right. Barakallah fiqh.
Fikum barakallah. Sound like him. Yeah. So if you're just gonna attack the Thomists have what's called the doctrine of no real relations. They don't believe that God is related to anything in creation, including to Christ's human nature, which is created. Thomas explicitly says this in the Summa. Let's see. Let's see what's going on here.
Damn, Rockstar. So guys, wait, I'm finding. Wait. What's a cool game? Then again, what games should I play now? You know what's crazy? I cannot start Red Dead Redemption, man. That's crazy. So let's play this fucking game. The Witcher. Cyberpunk's also really good. Mind you, what the hell is wrong with my beautiful Super Saiyan hair? No! Fate God, no! Fate God, yes! Wait. The Witcher.
This bard's tale begins near White Orchard, with my dear friend Geralt of Rivia seeking his lover of yore, the sorceress Yennefer. She'd eluded him for years, but now seemed just a few steps ahead.
Come on, Roach.
believe in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Full dedication, Muslim. Good for us. Really good for us that we just pray. Destiny. What?
A stream, amber waves of grain. Charming place. Perfect for an ambush.
I know how to choose them. So, ready?
Let's start. Wind's good. Bait's scent will spread quick.
Now all we have to do is... Come on.
So tell me, once we find Yennefer, what'll you...
No.
Little...
Snows. Nilfgaard's cross... Speaking of...
Me.
Hear that?
Let's go get...
Wait. Take this.
A crossbow.
Want it in a card game while you run.
A witcher with a crossbow.
Stop talking. Got it. Watch out!
Come on, come closer.
It's about to die!
Damn it.
It's fast!
Good game. You know, guys, I got massive for this game, right? Look at this. Look at this. Got some new skills.
Hear that?
Let's go.
Wait.
A cr-
Want it?
a witch.
Stop. Watch out! It's about to die.
That stench.
Damn! It's fast!
Come on, come closer. What? Lost your nerve? Damn it.
No! Stupida mia. I'm too hasty.
Come on. For this shit.
Not bad. Not bad. Though you could stand to improve some things.
Man spends his whole...
Not a Witcher, unless he doesn't want to live. But more on that later. Meet me at...
Bet you cannot steal things from real life. Okay, kidding. Alhamdulillah. I'm gonna smash your door. That's badass, right? Be right back. Alhamdulillah. it's good to stream again. I want to stream more political news with you guys. Ape?
Come on!
The dumbest enemy of all time. Oh, sorry, the camera's here. That was the dumbest enemy of all time. I killed it with my bare hands.
Faster. Giddy up. Place of power. Should draw from it.
Nice, right? It was all set right.
Strange. Strange. magic. A place of power. Strange.
Cool, this is a cool game, man.
Faster.
Ah. Ah.
What now, you piece of filth?
No! But mister, I stole a lot of things. I stole a lot of things. Well, at least that ugly ass gorilla. There. Hey, 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 hey. Dahi. I'll do that.
Move it!
People should know that thing this stuff changed my life. Good it's a good community to be in. Stuff. Oh.
Giddy up. Come on. Slow now. Whoa.
En Vendetta, Estrat SN Novigrad.
Cool. It's a really cool game, bro. It's ugly. Oh.
Run, Roach. Come on.
Kings do the fighting, but peasants do the dying.
Move it. That's it, Roach. Take it easy.
Been almost for an hour. You know, guys, with hair.
Damn deer, still the bark off my trees again.
Hair, I look much better, man.
What the hell is this?
Right.
You take me for a blind man or a fool? This grain is... So, of military co...
No.
What?
Fulfilled my end of the bargain.
To Vizima.
She was a day's ride from here the whole time?
Yes, I might have. But you... Halt! We are not done. It's yours, this gold. I would not want you to say you were inadequate.
Heard of the Vryhead Brigade?
Keshweksh.
No more. Mercy.
Barbarians.
No more. Please, no more. Mercy.
Rohil vedi mi.
You'll not get food. Not for me.
Oh!
Stop!
Is it true?
Don't be unreasonable.
Barbarians.
Ah!
Perigla.
The Emperor shall guide us straight to Novigrad.
Stop!
No, I thought it was the river. I thought it was the river. The river.
Heil Kerzair!
Kingdom Hearts.
then, Nordling.
Go on, Enkazar! Stop!
Swim here? No, 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 no. It's like a free runner.
Stop!
Favor!
Hey, help a fellow traveler!
What happened?
Monsters! Monsters from the
Less moaning, more details. What happened?
Well, was on my way to the Black One. No doubt my...
Fine.
Whoa there, Roach. Move it! Show me what you got.
That stench.
Run, Roach.
This is maybe the most boring stream ever.
Go, go. His throat. He was garroted. And some old scars. Kind of soldier might have.
Hell, clone. He's just skilled in his own in his own home.
Documents. Almost entirely burnt. A few pieces still legible.
Freak.
Dang.
Oh!
Tree.
That's it, Roach. Hey-ya!
That wall was nigh.
Viola, God!
Come on.
It's raining, it's pouring,
Faster.
it's hunting it.
Come on.
I'll rip off your melon and shit down your neck!
Jennifer's in Vizima. Got a few friends there, so... Something wrong?
Look around. Trouble brewing.
Who are they?
Patriots. Drink.
Don't see any...
They'll find. I'll buy some provision. Get. Melon and shit down your neck!
What now? It's all right. It's over.
Leave me be! Get away!
See his face! God save us!
Be gone, and don't ever come back.
So much for not getting involved. Come on, let's go.
No, I just want to loot.
That brawl?
Excuses,
Yeah.
I received a report. I might have waited until you found... It's... good to see.
Sorry.
How did...
You didn't imagine you'd have... Don't get me wrong.
And I shall provide it.
We can talk here. Some charming...
Tempting. You see someone awaits you in... Emperor Emir var Emrys. Or... Well...
The kind one.
I didn't.
Fine.
The Emperor of Nilfgaard, Lord of Metina, Ebbing, and Gamera.
What about you?
I'm going in the opposite.
Yeah.
How's your horse?
Can't complain.
I'd like to be back behind some...
Yennefer, how'd
We
they...
shall talk of this tomorrow, all right? After the audience.
What the hell's that glitch, man?
It must suffice.
Think Emir cares if I'm clean.
The gentleman will refer to His Imperial Majesty by his full title or not at all. The gentleman will be seated on the bergère.
The what now?
In that... chair. Catwin, please shave the gentleman's sideburns to half an inch.
What's wrong with my beard? Always thought it added to my dignity.
It does. Yet it also detracts from your elegance. In Nilfgaard, we consider beards hard on the eyes. Especially...
Been on the road a while.
Tilt your head back, please.
How goes it?
Yes, General.
Who's this?
No.
Your men died in...
I see their fate doesn't...
True. But I'm...
Nordlings.
Nice meeting.
Done. No.
Good. Sadly, I did not receive exact...
Where are my...
Where they should have gone long ago. They will be returned to you after the audit. The gentleman will tell me once he has chosen an...
Just steal everything. Damn. I'm lazy as sneak. Really lazy, man.
Black suits the gentleman. Does the outfit...
A studded doublet and a sword on my...
Yes?
It's a saying. From away.
Please what? Leg extended. Hand flat. The gentleman... Lacking fluidity and grace. But we've learned to expect less of Nordlings. Come with me. The gentleman will address the Emperor only when asked to, and using the appropriate title.
Your arch magnificency?
I see the gentleman is in the mood for jests. I fear the Emperor might not share his disposition. Your Majesty will suffice. Loudly, clearly, and with respect.
What? What? Okay.
Imgrimi et...
Your Imperial...
Are
Avelian Namen, Vatka. I thought you bowed before...
Didn't want to disappoint the
Silent. My daughter Cirilla. You will find her and bring her to me.
How many men in your army? So why me?
You know why.
She trusts me, yes. So tell me why you're...
For reasons of... Enough of this, if for no other reason than because I shall pay you.
Save your generosity for those whose homes you're... I'll do it for Ciri.
Your motives do not... Yennefer will tell you... This audience is finished. Mererid! Take him to...
Follow me, if the gentleman pleases. Please keep close. There are many honorable guests in the palace, whom the gentleman...
Disgusts.
...need not bother.
There, man. Hell, why do I act
It's
like...
morning, and it's past noon.
Greetings. We zien het voor een Novigrad.
Ja, nee. Raadsleden,
Master of the Tanners Guild? Is for there. Today, glide.
Esse kleiti. Hin ved reina gat. En selfit den sikiat. Kasva ken gubelle den. Andra slaffy ep. Karten. We've no need for the
Not in a hurry to see the sorceress. Did I not request? Time for a stroll. Once the gentleman is done, he should see me to retrieve his possessions.
That quill sharpener. Yes? That's right. True authority in Novigrad is not the city council. At times it is difficult to tell the one from the other.
Please wait, Your Excellency.
Clean draft. In triplicate.
Vedim.
Geralt, that tunic. You look positively smashing.
Ugh, dying to take it off.
I'd consider that a proposition under different circumstances. Now do you understand why I'm at a...
And seems we're in the same book. Ciri,
Never fall for
she's
a
really
piece of armor
back?
like that.
No chance he's mistaken.
Look. That's more or less what she looks like now. Or so our agents claim. Our little witch has grown into a young...
So...
Geralt,
Right. Emir said the Wild hunts after...
because of me. You see, I've spent months searching for Ciri.
Well...
I've sensed them on my trail, hunting me. I can't risk another encounter like that. It's time to put away the... You must find her.
The Wild...
I've no clue, Geralt. I know as much as you do. As for what the...
So where...
In 2 places. The trail in Velen is most promising. You should make that... None. All we have in Novigrad... Triss Merigold.
Sure ship.
I shall sail for Skellig.
Guess this means
It is indeed.
not gonna happen. I'll go on horseback as soon as I can get changed.
Have it your way? Oh, and
Think so? Maybe I can have some of...
same to you. And if you wish to learn what's happened... And Geralt, I shall be waiting.
Speedy, man. Apa? Is it?
A shame.
That's the flood of this game. That's sad. Lot of things.
Vedimin, directly out of Nord.
How might I?
By returning...
Citrus and cloves. The Emperor is not?
Yeah.
Esse Yondrain Eblaker.
As hen as Gwyn. Nordling?
See you.
Gwyn hat ve gledvien. Esset en vakerat.
Geralt and Yennefer were reunited, but something even more important happened in Vizima. Geralt learned that Cirilla, his one-time ward, had returned from afar, and she was in danger. He was to find her, at the Emperor's command and Yennefer's behest.
Zobaring. The hell is this? Comment ça va? Comment ça va? Et toi? Comment ça va et tu? Comment tout est bien?
Let's go! Move it! Run, Roach. Come on. Run, Roach.
Don't let him catch his breath!
Come on, Roach.
Faster.
Hey-ya!
Need to get some sleep, man. I've been streaming for almost 2.5 hours right now, so guys,